Hey y'all, what's up? Health Daddy is going to give y'all a weight loss video. I know y'all like, Health Daddy, why you doing videos in that little raggedy van you get? First of all, I love my van, and it's paid for, my work van. So I'm not, I'm not shy about that. But anyway, this is my weight loss video if I decide to use it. But I'm gonna start by saying I was a 42-inch waist. I got up to a 42-inch waist 15 years ago when I started my health journey. So I'm not gonna get on here and tell you it's a pill or a diet. Remember, diets mean to die. What is the first letters in diet? D-I-E. It means to die. That's why I would never recommend a diet. There are no diets in nature. Health Daddy don't count calories, and he doesn't recommend counting calories. The lions, tigers, and bears don't count calories. So Health Daddy don't count calories anyway. Either. But let me just throw this up here. It's an avocado. This is going to be your best friend going forward, whether you like them or not. Remember, 15 years ago, I did not like them either. But I said all that to say, that's going to help you out on your journey to eventually leaving that meat alone. You know, I stress on that a lot. And that was a part of my lifestyle change, leaving that meat alone eventually. Now, some people think you still need it, which, okay, if you want to keep it in your life, then do that. I'm not going to argue back and forth. And it may not be for everybody, but eventually you can't do that every single day. That I am going to tell you. You can't do that meat and it takes 2 or 3 days to digest that stuff in your gut. But with that said, I had a 42-inch waist 15 years ago, and now I'm a 34 waist, and I've been like that for the last 15 years. So that's why when people say, well, I lost the weight, but I keep picking it back up. Health Daddy, how do I keep from picking that weight back up? I've had surgeries and still pick that weight back up. That's simple, because of what you're eating and drinking. A lot of people don't pay attention to what you're drinking will put weight on you. Like alcohol, with all the artificial sugars in it, will put weight on you. And that's something you're drinking. So you gotta learn how to eat. I don't care whether you have a surgery or not, because you're going to put that weight back on you because you don't know how to eat. That's why diets don't work. Because once you get off that so-called diet, the weight comes back because you have been told the wrong way how to eat. And that's why Health Daddy has been so successful with keeping his 34 waist for 15 years without effort. It's just effortless. I know what to eat now. I know what my body desires. And I do fresh herbals. That's why when people come to me for weight gain, it's almost, it's not what I do. It's almost laughable. But I do, if you do want to gain some weight, here again, this is good fat. This is good fat, though. It's going to put good fat on you if you want to gain a little weight without manipulation. Well, Daddy, how can you lose weight if you're saying this puts weight on you? You're going to lose weight because you're not going to be eating in those bad habits. So an excess weight is going to come out. Avocado is just going to keep you with the good fat, the natural fat that's supposed to be on you. if it makes sense. But that's just one of the ways. Fruits and vegetables. Oh, the fruit sugar, the sugars, I'm hurt, man. Look, don't get the fruit sugars mixed up with the artificial sugars or the sugars that are, of course, are natural. Don't get that mixed up. See, you're going to have to learn the nutritional guidelines of nature, not man. That's why I do not respect that food pyramid, only in some areas, like fruits and vegetables and some nuts. They done mess the grains so much that a lot of people I know eat grits, don't realize it's corn. And that's why a lot of them have high blood pressure issues, and a lot of them eat grits, especially for the first meal of the day. And they genetically modify corn, and they making your grits with it. So you gotta learn how to eat. That is the key to losing weight and keeping it off. Remember, I'm not trying to get you to lose some weight and you'll pick it back up. I'm trying to get you to do a lifestyle change where the weight just comes off naturally. And your body's just going to go back to its normal weight that it's comfortable with. It ain't got nothing to do with you. The body, that's why when people say, I can't gain weight, well, the body don't want you to gain weight. It wants to be what it needs to be. Now, you can eat extra avocados, try to put a little weight on you, walnuts, hemp seeds, coconut milk, coconut water, different things like that. But I'm only going to recommend the good fats. I'm not going to recommend tater chips and potatoes, French fries, and all that old stuff. That stuff to keep the weight on you. Now, and I even address people with this big boned conversation that we have. Oh, she just big boned. And I've already said that. Let me have her or him for a whole year with what I'm telling you to do. We'll see how big bones you are. And I'm ready to bet $1,000 to your $100 because I know I'm going to win. That's the only reason why I'm going to bet that. If you do everything I tell you to do, that you're not big boned. And everybody's bones are about the same size, or the same size. Your bones are no different. So that big bone thing, that's something we need to throw out the window. The generational sayings that need to go. So I can show you how to lose weight the safe way, whole body cleanse. I have a weight loss and fat burner, ginger, hibiscus, just the natural herbals of the world. It's going to come off, the weight's going to come off, but you can't eat what you traditionally eat every day. How's that going to work? And again, I'm going to use that analogy over here. Same thing as the blood pressure video. You probably thought I was going to tell y'all some special pill to take for high blood pressure. No. You got to put the work in. Same thing with losing weight. And you don't have to go to a gym and do strenuous exercise to lose weight. You ain't got to do that either. Little exercise, walking, that kind of thing, you can lose weight just fine. But a lot of it's what you eating and drinking, and I'm going to show you how to do that. You eat foods from nature that are naturally in nature, that the body understands. It understands the enzymes. It understands what to do with it. The body don't know what to do with artificial sugar. Guess what it does with artificial sugar? It puts it in the fat category. Every time you ingest and artificial sugar. It does not compute with the body, and it puts it in the fat category. So that's why when you get unexplained weight on you, that's what your body's doing to you. So you've been told about all these artificial sugars, which have been around since the 80s. I think they introduced these things, and you have not been able to lose any weight ingesting these things. That's why. Because it keeps putting fat on you. Even chewing gum with artificial sugar in it. And of course, pops, candies. So if you're addicted to candy, guess what? You're going to have cellulite eventually. You're not going to be able to lose weight around the mid, because the body going to keep putting that stuff, keep putting that artificial sugar in the fat category. To lose weight, to get rid of high blood pressure, and to get rid of sugar issues, you got to do what's naturally in nature. These are not diseases, and that's what I like to call them. Diseases in nature. Nature will not allow this if you eat from the fruits and the vegetables of the land, from the Garden of Eden. So they have manipulative stuff, half-truths. They have these diets where you're just eating meat and bacon and all that stuff. Okay, it makes you lose weight, but what do your insides look like? Why are you constipated? Why are you doing this? Your body's full of mucus. Why? Because this is what that stuff do. Eggs. You've been so hooked up on this Rocky Balboa stuff, back when Rocky, I'm talking about the dudes that are old as me, at these raw eggs in your system. To me, you're not supposed to be putting raw eggs in your body. That's reptilian food. Lizard food. Are you a lizard? You're like it. Are you a lizard? No, you're not. That's reptilian foods. I used to love eggs too, but they cause a lot of mucus within the body. When I stopped eating those things, the mucus subsided and I got better. But I used to love them just like you. Sunny side up, over easy, poached, boiled. I said that to say you're not going to be doing things you did to get you here. That's how you're going to lose weight. I know it sounds like a broken record, but that's how it is. In order to change some things, you have to change some things. So this is my weight loss video. I can show you how to lose weight and keep it off. Do I want to say this? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I know people have been losing weight, working out, and doing all this hard stuff for years. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And the weight just don't come out. And they work hard. That's because you have not adjusted to this. The hand to mouth. The hand to mouth and what you're putting in there. You think it don't matter. I don't know if you think it don't matter or not, but you don't want to stop those bad habits. And that's why a lot of people don't want to come to Health Daddy to lose weight, even though they see I lost that 42-inch waist 15 years ago and never picked it back up. I ain't on some special diet. I don't drink some special potions. I just go back to nature, drink the herbals of the world, take the herbals, eat from nature, and that's how you do it, in my opinion. And my opinion matters because look at me. I live it. The nutritional guidelines of this land are manipulated, in my opinion. They don't do it, or else everybody will be slim and trim. If the food pyramid really worked, everybody would be their own weight. If things work the way you've been doing them all your life, and you got to 40, 50 years old, and you're the sickest you ever been, you're the heaviest you ever been, your blood pressure won't go down, then you're doing something wrong. You're not going to all of a sudden wake up someday and say, hey, finally kicked in. Finally kicked in, baby. After 15 years of doing the same thing, it finally kicked in. The weight's coming off. The blood pressure's going down. The sugar issues. You know? It's not working like that. So don't stay the course of something you've been doing for 5, 10 years and you still can't get rid of the weight. Why would you stay the course? Why wouldn't you try something different? You can't eat cheese every day and lose weight. It's well, Daddy, I eat cheese all the time and I'm real thin. Well, if you're real thin, you're still malnourished. You're still malnourished. We don't understand what malnutrition is. If you're too thin, you're malnourished. If you obese, you're malnourished. If you're obese, you're suffering nutritional wise. That's why I say if you go back to nature and get them fresh fruits and vegetables as they supposed to be, you don't want to cook the vegetables to death, as we learned, as Mom and them used to do back in the day. Bless their heart, but they didn't know either. You don't want a big piece of meat on your plate every single day for your protein. That's not true either. And I'm going to say that with confidence because you've been doing it all your life. And the results speak for themselves. So I didn't make this video to get on you. I make this video to say I know how to lose weight. Look at me. I know how to keep it off. "15 years, you can't dispute that. You can't. All right? I used to do everything you all did. When I stopped smoking and drinking and doing all that stuff I've been taught from day one, that's when I started to get everything to come back to me. When I started believing in nature, that's how. Not special diets, not counting calories. None of that. All right, this is my how do I lose weight and keep it off video. So when people ask me that, I'm going to refer you to this video. Again, healthdaddywild.net, healthdaddywild.net, and I'm not going to edit that out. Healthdaddywild.net is where you can find these great products at. If you scroll down, you can see my phone number. You can get in touch with Health Daddy. You can actually talk to me. And I will return your phone calls. And if I don't, after a couple of days, call me back because it's a lot of people, believe me. Y'all even got my answer machine messing up. Because it's all screwed up because, you know, when sometimes I have 10 or 15 messages because I still be doing stuff. And I be trying to call people back, and it's just, the thing is kind of haywire. So don't be shy about getting in touch with me. It's okay. I'm not mad. Because I have to teach you differently. Count calories. We don't want to go over 450 cookies. I mean, you never hear the birds do that. You know, you're only supposed to have 2,000. They don't work. I eat. A lot of people think vegans don't eat. I eat. I just don't drink a whole lot of that junk. I don't drink nothing in them ice boxes out of the fast stores. Green tea out of a box is not green tea. I make it myself. Everything I pretty much make myself, and that's how you're going to get back to nature. You have to make it yourself. You have to make time. You have to get up earlier. You have to pack your lunches with you. You have to make your teas and sip on them all day. Buy you some. I got thermals. Okay? That's how I do at my day work. I'm not hungry till 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. My organs and all that have waken up and it's ready to receive so-called food, which a lot of this stuff we're eating is not food anyway. If you work up early in the morning eating a sausage and biscuit, your body's not ready for that. Pancakes, bacon, eggs, your body's not ready for that early in the morning. So this breakfast stuff is a scam. And I'm not going to say it's my opinion. The proof is in the pudding, baby. The proof. All right? So, Health Daddy, got love for you. And that's why I do what I do. All right, y'all. We're going to change people one at a time, one day at a time. And come with me when you're ready. It's okay if you're not. Just come with me when you're ready. Because you're going to have to do a lifestyle change. You're going to hear a lot coming from me. HealthDaddyWhy.net. I'll holler at y'all later.